Assalamualaikum and hello everybody. We are Group 27 for CST235 and our project title is Law Firm Secure and Efficient Network Infrastructure. Before we get into it, let me introduce to our team member. First of all, we have Andi Ashraf, then Ahmad Zaim, next Ardi Kawi, then Faisal, and me myself, Ahmad Hazul.
So for context, we are actually designing and as well as developing a secure network infrastructure for a new law firm in Bali, Indonesia. There will be three objectives and aims for this project, which are firstly is to implement comprehensive security measures that protect sensitive legal data and provide secure access to firm resources for both staff and clients. Secondly, to design a scalable and robust network topology that ensures seamless connectivity and efficient communication across all areas of the new branch office. And lastly, to establish a reliable backup location for critical servers within the new office, ensuring continuity of legal services.
Okay, next we will go through to network topology design decision. Okay, before we go through our group project topology, I will first explain about what is topology in simple way. Definition of topology: it is a physical and logical arrangement of nodes and connection in a network. Okay, what is node? Reason for this term. Nodes include devices such as switches, routers, and software with switch router features. Then, we have two types of topology, that is physical topology and logical topology. The purpose of the topology is to describe an arrangement and traffic flow location. Then, we go to our project description. We have three parts. The first one is main reception and administration. In this one, we have 10 network RJ45 port for administrative staff and 20 ports of general staff. And we also have Wi-Fi connectivity for this room. And after that, we have partner office. Partner office, we have two partner office that will be equipped with 30 network RJ45 port and alongside with Wi-Fi connectivity. And the third room is meeting room. We have two meeting rooms accommodating up to 20 individuals each. We'll have two network RJ45 port dedicated to core network connectivity, and also we have Wi-Fi access point will ensure connectivity during meetings.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Zaim with metric number 164579. So this is our law firm's overall topology, satisfying every network infrastructure requirement. We also ensure that some extra services and precautions are added for a better network, such as data security. Focusing on every single one of the rooms and topology, firstly, this is the network topology for the meeting rooms. It uses a tree topology, which is a combination of bus and star topology. The reason for us using the tree topology is because other nodes in the network won't be affected when other nodes are having problems. Secondly, it has when fault identification and maintenance is easier to be done. It also provides a hierarchical as well as central data arrangement of the nodes. Lastly, it is also highly secure. The admin and video conferencing router are connected to a core router, namely meeting router. The two router will be connected with an RJ45 port for stable network connection and security. The two separate rooms, each accommodating up to 20 individuals, are connected to a wireless router, providing Wi-Fi connectivity. And access control is also used before accessing the administrative router for better data security.
Okay, here is the network topology for our partner office. We have two main sections, partner office 1 and partner office 2, each with its routers, switches, and PCs. These two offices have same concept, so I will explain only one time. The network here is organized with several switches connecting various PCs. The switches are strategically placed to ensure optimal connectivity and minimize latency. Each switch connects multiple PCs, facilitating efficient communication within the office. A wireless router is also present, providing Wi-Fi connectivity for devices that need wireless access. In detail, you can see that each partner office is segmented into 4 main areas, each with its switch. This segmentation allows for better management of network traffic and ensure that any issue in one segment do not affect the entire office. Both partner offices are connected to main network through their respective routers. This router ensures secure and efficient communication between the partner office and the main office.
This is the network topology for main reception and administration. It is inspired by how USM Computer Science School Labs devices are arranged. We decided to use a bus topology to connect a total of 30 devices. 10 is for admin staffs and 20 is for general staffs. The reason for us to use a bus topology is because firstly, it is the easiest network topology for linearly connecting peripherals and computers. It is also very efficient when there is a small network. And thirdly, it is very cost effective as compared to other network topology such as a mesh and star. Each device is connected to an RJ45 port. The switch connected to admin's PC will restrict access to a certain group of users by dividing the group into an isolated group of LAN segments. A wireless router will ensure that the device can be connected through Wi-Fi.
Here is the network topology diagram of our organization. It outlines the major network component including routers, firewalls, databases, and access control system. Our network starts with internet connection which is protected by firewall. The main router is connected to this firewall, serving as primary gateway for all network traffic entering the existing our internal network. The main router connected to branch router, facilitating connectivity for our branch office. Have access control. What's the function? It's for manage authentication and authorization for user accessing the network. And then we have database branch. It is house important data for branch office securely connected to branch router. Then we have security. Security is a top priority in our network design. We have strategically placed multiple firewalls to safeguard against unauthorized access and potential threats. We have two types of firewall. We have main firewall and branch firewall. What is main firewall? Is protect the entry point from the internet, and for the branch firewall, ensure the secure communication within different segments of network.
My name is Muhammad Faizal Rahmullah. I will discuss the critical security needs for all of firm's new branch office. First, availability. Uninterrupted legal service such as robust backup solution and disaster recovery plan are necessary to guarantee uninterrupted operation in the event of technical malfunction of emergencies. Second, confidentiality. Secure internal communication are to avoid unwanted interception and leaks. It is essential to make sure that all internal communication are encrypted and secure. Third, data integrity. The integrity of this document is ensured by putting protection in place to prevent unauthorized modification, which is essential for legal process and claims outcome. And the last one, access control. Through implement RBAC into practice, we can make sure that staff members only have access to the data requirement for their jobs.
Now let us move on to our security blueprint. We use the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, as our guideline, which consists of 5 key functions: identify, protect, detect, response, and recover. Let's talk about identify function. The goal here is to understand and manage cybersecurity risks to our system, assets, data, and capabilities. This involves several critical components, for example, asset management, business environment, governance, risk assessment, risk management strategy. Next is protect function, which focuses on implementing safeguards to ensure delivery of critical infrastructure services. The key components are access control, awareness and training, data security, information process and procedures, maintenance, protective technology. The detect function is about promptly identifying cybersecurity events. This includes anomalies and events, security continuous monitoring, detection processes. Once a cybersecurity event is detected, appropriate action must be taken. The response function includes response planning, communication, analysis, mitigation, improvements. Finally, the recover function ensures resilience and the ability to restore capabilities or services after an incident. This includes recovery planning, improvements, and communications. SETA, or Security Education, Training and Awareness Program, is crucial for enhancing our organization's security posture. Let's break this down into 3 components. Education focuses on imparting knowledge about security principles and the importance of security. This can include formal security briefings, seminars and workshops, e-learning courses on security fundamentals. Training provides practical skills to handle security tools, policies and procedures. Key activities are hands-on training sessions, simulated attack drills, incident response training. Awareness aims to maintain high levels of security awareness among all employees through continuous reinforcement. This includes monthly newsletters, security posters, regular phishing simulations, short awareness videos. Finally, let's discuss continuous strategies to ensure our resilience against cybersecurity threats. A disaster recovery plan, DRP, is a documented structured approach with instructions for responding to unplanned incidents. Key aspects include critical system identification, which is prioritizing essential system and data, recovery time objectives and recovery point objectives. It is defining acceptable downtime and data loss. Redundant system, deploy backups to ensure high availability. On the right side, an incident response plan (IRP) guides the organization in detecting, responding to, and recovering from network security incidents. Important components are incident identification, establishing procedures for identifying and categorizing incidents, post-incident analysis, analyzing incidents to identify root causes and improvements, reporting, ensuring compliance with legal and regulatory reporting requirements.
Security technology to be deployed or applied are firstly network security. Network security technologies protect the organization internet network infrastructure from unauthorized access, attack and vulnerabilities. There are two things that need to be deployed are firewall and access control. So firewall monitor, control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security role. They act as a barrier between a trusted internet network and untrusted external network. Network access control (NAC) enforce policy for accessing the network, ensuring only unauthorized and compliant device and user gain access. Guest access management provides secure, limited access for guests while protecting internet resources. Secondly, data security. Data security technology protects sensitive data from unauthorized access, reclosure, and modification. Example, encryption and data loss prevention. Encryption converts data into form that can only be read by authorized parties, processing the corresponding description key. Data loss prevention solutions are comprehensive systems designed to monitor, detect, and prevent unauthorized data transfer, ensuring that sensitive information is protected against potential leak. This solution actively scan and analyze data. Last one, endpoint security, antivirus and anti-malware. Antivirus software detect and remove malware such as virus, worm, and trojan from endpoint. Endpoint detection and response (EDR). EDR solution continuously monitor endpoint activities, detect suspicious behavior, and respond to security incidents in real time. For example, threat hunting, proactive search for signs of compromise or malicious activity on endpoint.
Legal issues can be characterized by three, which is data privacy and protection laws, confidentiality and obligation laws, and cybersecurity regulation laws. For data privacy and protection laws, we must comply with GDPR to ensure data is processed lawfully and transparently and for a specific purpose. And also PDP, which governs the collection, use, and storage of personal data in Indonesia. Then HIPAA, which handles sensitive health information. For confidentiality obligations, we need to comply with attorney-client privilege that ensures the protection of communication between attorneys and client. Then ethical duties, which means that lawyers have an ethical duty to protect client information from unauthorized access or disclosure. And thirdly, cybersecurity regulations. We need to comply with data breach notification laws, which is a compliance law that requires notification of affected individuals and authorities in the event of data breach. And secondly, we need to comply with also industry standards, which adheres to industry standards like ISO IEC for information security management. Ethical issues, we need to implement strict access controls and encryption to protect client data from unauthorized access, both internally and externally. And we also need to ensure all data entered into the firm systems is accurate and up to date. And next, we need to ensure that technology is used in a manner that respects client rights and privacy. Then we need to also obtain an explicit consent from clients before collecting, processing, or sharing their personal information. And lastly, we need to implement role-based access controls to ensure that only authorized personnel can access sensitive information. In conclusion, we have designed a robust and scalable network topology tailored to the specific needs for the new branch office, ensuring comprehensive coverage and also seamless connectivity across all the areas. And our security blueprints also includes comprehensive measures to protect sensitive data, ensure secure access, and maintain compliance with relevant legal and ethical standards. Next, by addressing both the network infrastructure and security needs of the law firm's new branch office, we have also laid a solid foundation for secure and efficient operations. And adherence to legal and ethical standards, this can ensure that the firm maintains the highest level of professionalism and trust with clients. And the proposed solutions not only meet the immediate requirements but also position the firm for future success and resilience.